y'all doing?
Great.
Good. Enjoying the new year.
It's been a while, y'all. Yeah. I miss y'all.
Yeah, I mean, miss y'all too. Yeah, I mean, cheers, goddamn it. Let's clink up real quick.
Clink
up, goddamn it.
Ain't nobody better have COVID now. Right. What the hell?
Let me get a clink, goddamn it. Clink, goddamn it.
Clink. I clinked it twice for you down there.
I ain't need you to clink for me though.
Oh, well, fine.
Let me clink for myself.
Well, clink for your goddamn self.
That's how we get it. We starting early.
Make the dream work.
Okay, all right. Swoop, goddamn it, my bad,
okay.
my bad.
Nah, that's what we ain't gonna do. We ain't gonna do that.
Hold on, it was a double team, not a double team like that.
Right. But he brought that up, and we ain't gonna do that.
Swoop.
We ain't gonna swoop nothing.
Man, motherfucker ain't swoop out here.
No, swoop.
We ain't swooping out here. Nope.
Oh, now we can swoop.
Oh man, that's a whole
y'all
lot.
can
say we can swoop.
Bulldog and
TA.
And TA.
yeah,
Senator.
Motherfucker got acronyms.
You know it. Y'all know the boys from down the way.
Y'all so petty.
Y'all know who the boys from down the way.
Y'all petty.
Hey.
I heard you. Kick this shit off, goddamn it. Let's get this shit cracking. We asked 100 people. What makes the sex better? Foreplay or alcohol?
Can we say both? I'm gonna say foreplay.
Foreplay?
Foreplay. Proper foreplay. Not no.
I'm gonna let you go first on this.
For me, okay, she said foreplay.
So hold on,
Okay,
you sound like you was about to elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just because there's alcohol involved don't mean the dick gonna be good. But you know what I mean? That foreplay, at least I'm getting closer to my climax with that, as opposed to just because he might get drunk and nut quick. But if you're giving me foreplay, then hell, I probably done busting your mouth a couple times before you done penetrated me. So let's get it.
That makes sense. You made some sense out of that.
Yeah. For me,
but wait, niggas get drunk and bust quick?
Sometimes they do. Cause I'm a
total opposite.
Well, that too, but sometimes I might get wetter when I'm drunk, especially off tequila. So they might not be able to take that. So, you know.
What you say? What make the sex better? Foreplay or alcohol?
I'm going to say alcohol for me, because once the alcohol gets involved, it's Mr. Nasty time. Like the foreplay go up once the alcohol is involved. Like when it's just foreplay without the alcohol, no, you get your regular. You put that tequila or this Crown Apple in it, oh, it's going up. The foreplay is times 10. It's Mr. Nasty time. So I'm going to say alcohol. It's time to go to work.
Well, I got to say both of them in that case.
Nah, either or. It's which one?
But okay, so it's drunk foreplay and it's regular foreplay.
But you can be drunk and don't have no foreplay. Get right to it.
Get right to it.
Nah, usually when you drunk, that nasty, the nasty freak come out.
So it's the alcohol then.
But you gotta have foreplay, like you said.
You don't have
can get
to,
drunk. Well, I know I like foreplay.
You want with your ass? You
said
what you said.
12 play, shit.
So
this is easy, huh?
Oh, this a layup. Alcohol. It's alcohol. Niggas get alcohol, they turn into amateur porn stars. Like, niggas Superman. We daredevils. We jumping off the roof. We trying to figure out how we can pin this up this way. Or So I'm gonna say alcohol.
It's definitely the alcohol.
So it's definitely not the same.
Maybe I should have asked if both of us are inebriated or just him or just like what are we talking? Well, never mind.
For us, it don't matter. I mean, but it does help if both parties are inebriated. If both parties are, it seems to be a little more.
If you getting drunk and ain't giving me no foreplay, I don't want it.
A little more chemistry there if both parties are inebriated.
Yeah, I mean, you get. Yeah, if a nigga get drunk, he ready to eat everything.
Baby.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Drink up, y'all.
You catch the right nigga with enough alcohol in it, you in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
It's Mr. Nasty time.
But it still it sounds like it comes down to the alcohol though.
come down to the alcohol. That's a
What
fact.
if I-
But you said
Wait.
sometimes you can have alcohol and not have foreplay.
That's why I'm saying I'm going straight alcohol too though.
Yeah, it's alcohol.
Okay.
Cause you can still have foreplay, and I think you still have foreplay and the sex be shitty. Or not, I ain't gonna say shitty, I'm gonna say mild.
Yeah. Or sometimes for me, like if I'm tipsy or I get a little too much, fuck the foreplay. I just want Pound Town.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
I just
saying,
want Pound
yeah.
Town. I don't want no foreplay. But if we
Yeah.
drinking, like we go out, have us a nice little drink, and we sitting talking good conversation, let's go. It's time.
Say let's go.
Everything is amped up with alcohol.
Everything.
Yeah.
Times 10.
You start looking at the chick and you start noticing features you ain't noticed. Like, God, I want to put that left nipple is something going on there. You know what I mean? Like you know, as a dude, it's like you start analyzing. Like, man, I'm finna tear this mother. You get another sip.
Yeah, you might not make it. You in the car. You might be pull this bitch over.
It's especially if you, and I say this,
You say,
especially
Mortician,
if you married or you've been with somebody for a long time, it helps.
Comfortable.
It intensifies. You know, it makes
Yes, it does.
it adds a little spice to it.
Yeah.
So
So it's alcohol.
It's definitely alcohol.
Blame it on the goose.
That shit turn you up.
Yeah.
Like I said, you become a whole
Superman.
porn star. Yeah.
ripping your shirt off. Ah, killers.
I gotta say, I got a jump off that we always go get margaritas, and it be good without the margaritas, but we always go get margaritas, and man, oh man,
Yeah.
Man,
So-
oh man.
There's something
You
about
right.
them goddamn margaritas.
I don't know what they be putting in them damn margaritas. Like y'all about to go change it. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in
Motherfucker
it.
got ginseng and all type of shit in the
I'm
margaritas.
gonna put a little bit of this in it. You want
Back
hunch
tonight,
punch?
Put the honey in there for them too.
You did. Motherfucker got the gas station honey in that bitch.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, I get it.
Alcohol. You done came over to our side.
I just ain't never had no alcohol dick without no foreplay. So
Exactly. You probably won't ever have none. I mean,
True.
yeah, so
you probably won't have,
But I have experienced too the guy getting drunk and dick wouldn't even get hard. Like he was just too
And
fucked
they
up.
trying
that,
to eat pussy all night
like-
long.
Nah, that's
all right,
possible.
nigga.
Like-
It could
I
go too
know.
far.
I done. Yeah.
I done had one of them.
yeah,
nights.
like dick don't even get hard. Like you
I'd
doing
have one.
everything.
I'm
Like
too drunk.
nigga.
I'm too
I had
drunk.
one.
Yeah.
I had one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm too drunk.
So it just depends.
You right. You right.
The person
Yeah,
you with. If you know like 3 drinks, he can't have 3 drinks. Like nah, you definitely had 2.
Yeah, I done
that
had
third
2.
one I ain't gonna get right. So if you give me
right.
2,
That's funny.
Because
say
if it come down to getting some head or some dick, I'd rather the dick though. I ain't gonna.
you better know it.
yeah, penetration,
Yeah,
I'll
especially
take
if
the
you drink. If you drink, you've been drinking. Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely.
penetration.
Yeah. I take
Yeah,
that.
I make all this
Penetration
in
for
the
$10,000, Alex.
world. Damn.
Sitting there looking at him like, pussy don't fail me now.
Now that's funny you
gotta
say
turn this
that.
nigga
I done had one of them nights. Got two. You just too drunk.
Too
You
drunk.
gotta call it a night and go
Yeah.
to sleep.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta sleep this
But
one out.
your mind telling you like, yeah, I'm finna get this work in. And then your dick like, no, nigga. It is not happening. Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Trying to jam your fingers in her shit extra hard. Motherfucker, listen. It
You
ain't
ain't-
my fault. The dick now stop that.
You got a lamb noodle.
Yeah.
Slow motion.
It's that alcohol bad. That's why they ain't gonna make it illegal. Like weed, have weed been illegal forever? Alcohol ain't gonna never be illegal. God damn it.
Nope.
It
it's
does
not.
something to that sex though. It turns it up.
To the sex. So
Motherfucker-
speaking of sex, if you had to go for one if you had to let go of one for a month,
For a month.
sex, weed, we're not the smokers, but we're gonna change something else for
Okay.
y'all. Sex, get money, internet or a cell phone.
Okay. So for a month.
Yeah,
You
for a
said
whole
sex, internet, cell phone.
Or because I can't say weed for y'all because that's
You
gonna be
can't
easy.
money. We gotta answer. Money.
Yeah,
that's-
well, hey, I did.
Yeah,
Hey, well,
I can
which
do without
one?
weed. Shit.
You hear me?
The internet gone. We probably gonna get rid of the internet.
You can't get rid of the internet. Everything runs out the internet.
But I still got the
just
cell
saw
phone,
that.
right?
For a month?
with internet.
For a month.
For a month.
For a month,
Sex.
I get rid of sex.
I'm about to say sex.
Sex.
I'm about to
Because I done did it before. So,
say sex. I'd say sex.
yeah, I can do sex without a month.
I'm about to say
Wait,
sex.
y'all out here having sex, going months without sex?
She just
Yeah.
gave you, yes.
You out here going months without sex?
We didn't say months.
You didn't-
She
they didn't
said
put me in the
month, like
equation.
30 days.
A month, yeah, you can go a month. A month can happen.
I ain't went with a month
My
without no
nigga
damn
down
sex.
there like,
A
ain't
month?
no way in the hell.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
No,
for-
it's not.
Maybe not for a girl, a woman. A woman can
So-
do that, but a guy,
My nigga down there
That's
like,
tough. It's tough for a guy. It's tough.
like it's blue balls is a real thing.
It's tough for a guy.
okay, so
You can. I mean,
Which
you
one
can
you
have
gonna
sex
let
with
go?
yourself.
That's pedophilia.
I'm just saying.
That's
well, you
pedophile.
getting rid of the blue
to get
balls.
rid of the blue balls, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, well, I mean, you in order to catch blue balls, you got to be in
J.
the
Rod
act
say
of-
internet gone.
Internet.
See, you with me? You with me on the
Okay,
internet?
You need it though. How you gonna? Well,
You need
shit.
the internet. How you gonna get rid of that?
right.
Everything running off that
Everything,
shit.
Yep. And
I
your
mean-
phone connected to the internet, so,
So,
that's
yeah,
go
but
one
a
at a
Phone
time.
ain't, a phone ain't nothing without the
But
internet.
but you did not pair the two though. So
No, she
I'm
did.
thinking internet. You talking about house or I'm not thinking you talking about the phone.
I'm talking
Internet,
about all
period.
All
internet.
periods.
then I don't need this shit. I don't need this. I go without that.
Well, how you calling somebody?
I don't need to call my kids. God damn it. It's got-
You gonna send a bat signal? Like,
yeah.
Send
Daddy,
them a
all right.
letter. Send them a letter.
send smoke.
Watch the
Damn.
show, Daddy Alive.
30 days without no sex though, bro.
I can do it. I done did it before.
Damn, for real.
Yeah.
That ain't. I ain't trying to do that.
So which one you
would
gonna
not
let
get no
go?
money?
Weed, easy. That's easy. Weed.
No, I switched it. I
right,
switched
what
not
you
get
throwing
no
in there?
money.
Switch it up. Weed for us then. Weed.
Right.
She switched it up.
Yeah, I said not getting no money.
So not getting no money,
Sex,
sex,
Internet.
internet, and what else?
cell phone.
And phone. Right.
Ain't
You,
no way.
he fucked down
Ain't no
there.
way. You gotta
He
get money,
fucked.
right?
He making real life
Gotta get
decisions.
You
money.
need the internet. You need a cell phone to make money. All
Sex,
that.
man.
You know
Just
what I mean?
let the sex go for a month.
For a month.
For a month.
So what I'm supposed to do?
You will have to sneak
Focus
and do
on other
something.
stuff.
It ain't.
Focus on
You
other
you
things.
can do it. You just got to do something at workout, hoop. You know what I mean? You get about 30.
Use your hand.
Palmetto. You can
That's a little-
you can have sex with palmetto.
That's a little pedophile.
That's using your hand, getting yourself off.
Yeah.
You ain't never choked your chicken.
When I was a young boy.
Every man that choked the chicken.
when I was a young
if
boy.
it's a nigga saying they ain't did that, they lying.
But you
I ain't got
still
no
not
business choking my
answering. You
chicken
still
right now.
making life decisions on which one you getting rid of.
Yeah, 'cause
We
you
want to
switched
know.
it up now.
We wanna know.
Since
But
you
I've
switched it
been
up-
said I switched it up long before I came to you.
Damn, that's tough. Hold on, let me see. You said money, get no money. Got to have that. you can't do nothing with no
Without
money.
no money.
Internet,
Internet,
Your cell phone.
cell phone,
cell phone.
Pussy.
and pussy.
Damn.
You got to put the W in there. Some pussy.
cell phone. I guess I got to do without the phone.
I've done it before a month. So I
So what you gonna
days
do?
without a
Inbox? You gonna
phone?
inbox
Yeah,
folks?
you right. I can't 30 days.
30
without
days
phone.
without no
Man, who came
phone.
up with this damn question? the fuck?
30 days without a phone.
You
The
right,
niggas
I
in
can't-
jail even be geeking to get on the
Yeah, I can't
phone.
do 30 days without a phone. I got the call. Yeah.
Really? Really?
I guess it's got to be the same.
So you ever been locked up longer than 30 days? Oh, okay.
That's why.
Okay. All right. Hey, side eye.
Hey, mama, goddamn it, get me out of here overnight. Put the house up. Yeah, put the house up. Get me the fuck out of here. Well,
Whatever you got to
you
do.
be out Sunday. It's Friday. You be out. No, I don't give a fuck. Put the house up. Get me out the mall. Get me out of here.
Yeah, that jail. I know.
Put the house up. Get me out of here. I ain't trying to do no 30 days.
Said the
But I guess
internet.
it got to be the sex though, for real. But damn, that's
I
tough.
said the internet. He can live without internet for 30 days.
That's tough.
You gotta keep yourself busy.
Eh, We used to be able to live without the internet
until
they made life.
But what if you live with somebody? You got somebody you live.
What if you took the internet away? You just have more sex. You gotta think about that. You just go, hey.
But
you ain't watching TV. You can't get around. You can't. Everything is on the internet though.
Ain't shit else to do. You don't know. You out of touch with the world.
Well, you ain't say Wi-Fi though. You said Wi-Fi.
Well, Wi-Fi, internet. You know, stop being technical.
I'm trying. I know. I'm trying to get a loophole. I'm trying.
You basically off the grid.
Yeah.
But
guess what? We might need to get back to that though.
That's tough.
It helps you focus.
The world we live in.
Yeah.
We might be able to find ways to try to get back to that a little bit. We might take back our independence on that.
I don't see it. That's tough. We all got to band together on that.
Well, look, I believe that what happened the other day is simply a taste of what's yet to come, and that's going to be because they've been talking about it. They said last year that this year it was going to the solar glare or whatever, because that's what they said that happened. So that's just a taste of what's to come. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. You know, conspiracy theorists, they real big on that. Theorists is real big on that. That is really going to happen.
We'll see. It was a solar glare.
The power is going to be gone.
Well, whatever they did, they just did that, just like that. Just he woke up and it was just like.
Cause soon as that phones went out, like motherfucker text me like, see, I told you, better get some candles and shit. Get that, start loading up on candles and shit.
But it's true though, and I've been seeing a lot of stuff on the internet to where they just casually putting out there different things you need to do for survival. Like if this happens, try this, or maybe it's because of some of the things that I liked or shared or whatnot. But I'm appreciative to have that information and how to make torches and how to do this and how to do that. So and what to save up on and what. Listen, they ain't putting it out there for nothing.
So, speaking of social media, are you okay with your ex, with your person you're dealing with now, posting pictures of their ex?
Posting pictures of their ex?
Yes.
And what content are they posting?
So,
pictures?
we talking about birthdays, we talking about events with the kids. We talking about events.
So, you talking about a baby daddy, baby mama type shit.
Yeah.
Are the kids in the picture?
Kids in the picture. But it's multiple pictures though.
So if I'm dealing with a chick and she keep posting her baby daddy with the kids,
and she's saying happy birthday, baby daddy.
Yeah, what's the caption in there?
I mean, I don't. At this point, to be honest, I didn't look at the caption. At this point, I see. Okay, I can understand one picture, but you can see multiple pictures. Like, okay, this like 4 pictures.
4 pictures in what kind of time period?
All on that event. So each event is like 4 or 5 pictures.
But sometimes you have those pictures in your phone. You can just click, 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 click.
Understood, but I mean, you're looking at multiple pictures of the same event.
Let me think.
But did they give you that feeling that there's something going on, or is it just that you don't want that person publicly acknowledging their ex because they're with you now and it's making you look
or feel uncomfortable?
So out of context, right? So I don't feel like social media makes me look like anything, but I feel like there is almost like I missed the relationship type of relationship that's happening. Why else would you put that up? I mean, I can see one but you see multiple okay. All right.
Well, if it's an event and multiple pictures are taken, then of course, if I'm posting them all in that one day,
your photo dumping,
right?
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
But if the dance was 2 weeks ago, and then here I am still posting pictures, then I have a problem about it because the dance was 2 weeks ago.
So you got memories that pop up too,
right? But you don't have to repost the memory.
Don't do that.
The memories repost too.
Oh no, see, I got a problem. Like for me, my son's father, I post him with my son like happy birthday, happy Father's Day.
What, 4 pictures, 3, 4 pictures?
I don't have
probably
that
just
many
putting up
pictures.
one, right? You ain't taking 3, 4.
Maybe like 2.
Photo done. Okay.
But I'm not doing it on like throughout. Yeah, I'm not keeping up. I'm not doing it like that. No.
So the pictures were taken at an event, or they was just posting random pictures for that particular, like that a birthday or a Father's Day or something.
So-
I'm trying to get an understanding.
So obviously, so with me, if they were just random, I would feel like, but they've taken at the event.
Okay.
Is she at the event?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. So it was her baby daddy's birthday.
So
And
we
he had a
been-
birthday party, and she was there, and she posted up. She took mass pictures with him.
With him?
And posted and tagged him and posted.
No.
Well, hold on. So it's just the kid and the baby daddy.
Right.
So, okay, let me see. I'm messing with
Yeah,
her.
no, that ain't.
She posts.
no.
She takes pictures of the kid and the baby daddy and posts them and says, "I need some caption
Happy
in there.
birthday.
Right.
I need a little more
Happy
context in there."
Father's
Because I
Day.
know lately it's been a lot of daddy-daughter dances.
That
Like,
type
I've been
shit.
seeing that.
So you okay with that? So
I
you
mean-
okay if this? Okay, all right. Then that's it.
Because it can be like,
I don't want to go into too much detail because
I get
it's
it.
too specific.
Right.
We're getting
Okay.
too, you know.
Right, but I'm
we
saying
tryna-
like
we tryna-
lately, I done seen a lot of father daughter, dance
But
up and down my
let's-
timeline.
let's-
So I knew that was recent, but I'm just saying.
So you gotta you got a dude, right? Mm-hmm. And this dude posting pictures of his baby mama and their kid, multiple pictures. Would you be okay with that?
so if I post my baby mama and my son, multiple pictures.
Your
Would your
son
would your
grown.
would your significant other be okay with
But
that?
it would make a difference.
Grown,
like you
young.
saying
Yeah,
happy
that make a
birthday.
difference, yeah.
You saying happy birthday to
but
her.
he said it was an event, so I wouldn't be mad
You would
because
be
it
okay
was an
with it?
event.
Okay.
I would be okay
All right,
because it was a certain event going on at that certain time.
Now, was she his guest of honor?
we being too
Oh,
specific.
damn, that's right. She is there.
Is she his guest of honor? Was his girl there? Was it like
No,
Okay,
no,
all right.
no,
See,
so-
now this one of them
That's-
to be determined.
Okay, I mean, just
'Cause we don't-
let's stick to the facts. That's
All
all.
right.
I mean, so we trying
There's
to
not
add
enough
context
information
to it.
given to understand.
So you
whether
would be
or not
okay with it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. You'll be okay with it? Okay.
Would I be okay with that?
It could just be a man thing. Could just be.
Would I be okay with that? With her keep posting her baby daddy?
It's too many unspecifics because at this particular event, was his woman there? Was the child too young to drive themselves there? And so the mother drove the child there. Yeah, I don't know. There's scenarios. I don't know. This one is
It's too many details, but
Too
it's
many.
really not. So I think it's really cut and dry. Are you okay with it or are you not? I mean, so for me, one picture, maybe two, but you talking multiple, 3, 4, like that's a lot. So
and
the
then,
photo dump.
it's excessive.
but then I have to ask myself too, the person that come on with the Android, the person that
You mad?
the person that I'm dealing with at the time, is the relationship old? Is it fresh? That would play a part too, how my feelings would be towards. Like, if we not that deep, then
Okay.
I'm not going to trip. But if I got time invested, but like I said, if it's an event, I'm still not going to trip because it was just that event. Like, okay, y'all was at the event.
All right.
Now,
All right.
pictures keep coming out weeks later, and then I got a problem.
Okay.
But why why is that being posted? Why is the baby daddy being posted?
With the
He
child?
was at
With
the
the child.
party. And
Why ain't just posting my child? Why is the child not only being posted? Why?
That's why I said, what,
Why is the baby?
We don't know
daddy
the
being
event.
Posted?
I'm unproblematic. I don't know.
Only thing I could see the daddy daughter dance. That's it. I don't understand any other reason why the baby daddy need to be posted on your shit.
Somebody talking about me.
Unless you just trying to prove that.
I think it's a taunt to the other party. I think it's two things. It's a taunt to the other party, right? Because without me giving out specific details, the other party's not there. The people know each other. I think it's just a taunt. So I look at it like
To
it's
the other,
to the third party.
to his maybe
Yeah.
his
So
girl.
so I won't name too many details, but at the end of the day, as a I have a problem with that. Like that's
Yeah, okay.
That's too
If
much.
you putting that in there, yeah.
Yeah, that's too much. So
Yeah, if we doing that, yeah, I might have to agree. If that's the case, if you doing it for that reason, yeah. Now we doing a little too much now.
all right,
So
next
on that note, I got a question about because they've been talking stuff about Russell Wilson and Future because Russell Wilson refers to Future's son as his son. He's his stepfather. All of the children that are little Future siblings with his mother belong to Russell Wilson. So all the rest of the kids call him dad, and he calls the rest of them son, daughter, or whatnot. So I didn't hear Future say anything about it, but they was trying to act like that he should be angry. Like, would you be okay with your child's step parent calling them their son/daughter? Like, if your baby mama got married and your son was a little younger, he wasn't an adult, and your baby mama got married, and that man, not that I don't think what little Future might be calling Russell dad.
I'm pretty sure he is.
That wasn't a question. It was Russell said that was my son.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Okay, but would you have a problem with your baby mama's husband?
Would I have the problem with him?
Or with her husband calling your son his son? You would?
Yes.
Even if you weren't, but if you weren't
even if you're an absent parent?
Yeah.
But who says he absent?
We didn't say that.
I'm just saying, on the outside looking in, he looks absent.
Yeah.
Why? Because he ain't in the media with it?
I'm not saying maybe that could be.
We don't know.
But
you're right.
Sierra do an interview. I'm just saying. She put it out there in her interview, but neither here or there. The question
is it okay? But go ahead, Elmo. Go ahead.
But I will have a problem with this.
I got you.
So, if it's a difference between being a father and a real father.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're not there and he calling that his son, that's okay. I mean, if he look at it like it's his son, that doesn't hurt me. I mean, it doesn't bother me. It bothers me, but I don't have a problem with it. If I'm not there and he doing things that a father should do, then that he could look at that like it's his son.
But I don't understand why it wouldn't be that whole it takes a village mentality. If you have a man that is there in your son's life and your son lives with his mother and he's there not saying that he's taking anything away from him, because I've never heard Russell take anything away from Future. He's just picking up the slack. And he's doing things that not most people, but people who are in the industry that Future is in would consider to be lame and corny and different things like that. But Future, you're not taking him to games. You're not doing that extra stuff that he's doing because he's family oriented. But Future out here running the streets. So if you was out here running the streets and this is a family oriented man, I don't see a problem with it. Just like me being a woman. If I'm in my family and one of my children's father has a family or whatnot, I wouldn't have a problem with his wife calling my children hers, because that's like a form of acceptance. Like, you're gonna treat them.
You a damn lie if you a damn lie if your kids is calling another woman mama.
I didn't say
that's the same difference.
I didn't say Future was calling Russell dad. I said Russell was calling little Future his son.
And then you said it.
But I said I'm not going to add that to that.
But I'm pretty sure he is though.
You speculating. I'm saying we know for a fact. We know for a fact Russell referred to little Future as his son. So that's where the question came from. Would you have a problem? Just say your son is not calling him dad, but he's saying, hey, my son. He just took the step off.
He's just referring to him as his son.
So
you would have a problem with that.
Why?
Me?
Why? But why though? Can you elaborate on?
Because he's not your damn son.
But why though?
Why he's not your son?
I get it. Well, no, I understand that he's not his son. I'm just saying why you would have a problem with a man that's in your son's life day in, day out, because you and the mother don't live together, but they do. They're married. They're a family. So why would it be an issue if he was, and then maybe he had other kids and they had other kids together and their kids belong to that man as well. And so to not make your son feel ostracized, he claims him.
Yeah, I will have a problem with another man.
I was just asking why. Like,
because
only just because he's not his son? He's not his father?
That's my son.
Because of the biological? Okay.
That's your stepson.
Okay.
Why are you taking a step off?
Okay.
That's my son.
Okay.
You know, men are territorial, so that
That's
ain't
all it is.
yeah, that ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly. Like
Elmo, your
tussle
turn.
with him.
like I that ain't gonna fly.
Elmo, your
Fight,
turn.
you wanna
See,
tussle.
yeah, I got a problem. I'm an active father, so yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with that, of course.
But if you're an active father, then you really shouldn't be threatened by that. 'Cause as long as you know you're doing what you're supposed to do. But if he's there day in, day out, though, and like, yeah, my son about to go to my son's football game. Y'all going together, but you know, maybe he got two daddies. He got a bonus daddy.
So
you have a stepdaddy. That's not your son.
So for me, I don't necessarily have a problem with it unless it comes with like a lack of respect. That's
the lack of respect right there.
No, it's not.
So if he's so people can look at coaches like fathers though. People can look at different people like fathers, different in the village mentality. It takes multiple people. If he's calling my son, okay, listen, we got to draw some boundaries here, like, because when I'm around, that's really not your son.
That's what I'm saying.
But for active fathers,
But not to say he said it while you was there. He just called him his son.
but that's a tough one for a man because active fathers. Now, if you ain't active, then you could really care less. But I think people's, and I say this right, people's life and the way they are raised and the way they go about getting it in the hand they dealt is different, right? So people say Future running the streets. This is the life that he always lived. Russell is a football player that married the mother. Mm-hmm. That's two totally different situations. He the same guy he was. Future's the same guy he was when he met her. Mm-hmm. That's not gonna change. That's how he make money. That's his lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So you can't highlight one guy because he a certain guy and diss the other guy. That's just the hand they dealt and the cards they play with. But at the same time, if that guy's there and he doing all the fatherly duties, then he should own that right. I mean, you have people that's looked up as fathers and people that's not. Unfortunately, that's the way the world is set up. You know what I mean? So Future could be paying XYZ or doing XYZ, but you'll never know it because he's not looked at as a good guy.
Well, we're not saying he's the bad guy. It's just that Russell is more family oriented and Future is just creating families with everybody.
But no, that's I don't see how y'all see y'all women like, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
They would have a problem if the chick was calling the other chick mother.
Yeah, y'all would. If y'all kids was calling another
one said anything about the child calling that person. So that's the next question. So how would you feel?
Yes,
you're not. You know you're not calling.
So if she was still calling your kids hers, you still gonna have a problem.
You know what? Prime example. My little brother and sister's mother. She calls me her daughter. She don't say her stepdaughter. She said, and I call her mom.
You said your who?
My stepmother, my little brother and sister's mother.
Right. We talking about we talking about your kid, right? That goes with their father.
But my mama don't trip, and when
we're not talking about your mama, we're talking about
your kid. You trying to? We're talking about if you take your kid and she put a picture on the internet, me and my kids going to the ball game. Yeah, how would you feel?
Yeah, I wouldn't have no problem.
You wouldn't?
Okay. Yeah, all right. And then people commenting like, "Oh, y'all look good. Your kids this and that."
I feel like that's done in a taunt, though. I feel like it's done in a taunt.
I mean, as long as that's not how it was done, and you're not trying to be funny, then no. I don't think Russell's trying to be funny when he called Lil Future his child. You know the intent when you have the relationship that you have with his girlfriend or his fiance or his wife or whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't feel my children's father. He has a fiance. She don't have any kids. If she was to post a picture of my children saying, "Hey, me and my kids going to the concert," I wouldn't have no type of way. Now they better not call her mama.
But why not? If she can claim, if she can say this my kids,
it's a difference.
Why they can't say
no? Because you only got one mama. You can have more than one child. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're not yours.
We know that. They know that.
Right.
As long as you ain't trying to be on no Fatal Attraction shit and go try to get them taken away from me, then that's different. But we know that. It's a pun. it's you his.
No, can't no other nigga call my son his son.
Okay,
no,
right.
fuck
and,
no.
And I get it. You made that clear.
No, fuck no. Like I'm an active father. No, you can't. No.
All right.
If this nigga posting a picture of my son talking about his son, like I'm going to, hey Russell Wilson, hey bro, I'm calling him. Hey, listen, bro, you got to calm that down. Like, no, that's not your son. But if he ain't active, like y'all said, if he ain't active, like we don't know how active Future is, so we can't. We just see what's in the media.
I didn't necessarily say he wasn't active. It's just the different lifestyles. Russell and Sierra live a more family-oriented
because they are
lifestyle.
a family,
and they are. And I'm just speeding facts. Future want to be out here popping Molly and Percocet and promethazine, drinking and you know.
Well, I live in Atlanta, and they live way over in Seattle, some damn where. Denver now.
So I mean, it's different. So maybe the mother don't want him around that.
That
I mean,
part
you
too.
never
Like
know
we
the
don't
full
know.
context,
Right, that part
right.
too. We
And
don't
I
know.
wouldn't, and I don't blame her.
I mean, is that Future
What?
fault? I mean,
Yeah, that's what. Right.
Well, until he grow up. Which Future? The
you've
child
been
or the father?
you've been quiet over there. What you got on that?
I'm listening to y'all because this is juicy.
You can't claim my son as your. I ain't going.
Okay.
Fuck that.
All right. And you have a right to feel that way.
I'd have a problem if it got disrespectful and my son is confused, like on who his real father is. Like now,
Man, it's already disrespectful though.
now we got a problem
Because you crossing over
as
my
long
line.
as he ain't stepping on your toes, he is allowing you. He is giving your
Allow
baby
me.
mom.
Whoa,
No,
whoa. Time out. Let's
no,
put that-
not
allowing.
How you allowing me?
Allow.
This my son.
Yeah, you can't allow me to do shit.
See what I'm saying?
The testosterone is
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't I mean, if
all
you're
right.
an active father, you're not. No man about to allow me. I'm gonna allow you to get the fuck out of here. So
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no way.
you got to be careful how you word it now, because it terms it.
I feel like it's already. You said as long as he ain't disrespected. I feel like that's already disrespect. If you claim calling my son yours,
But you're gonna have people that come into your son's life that have a fatherly like influence, whether we like it or not. Those people have influence, and sometimes influence is greater than ours.
yeah, but that's why we got to be speaking about fathers that's not active, because if I'm active, you stepping on my toes. That's disrespect already.
Yeah.
You can never say that. I don't care if you're a football coach or whatever.
It's different. It's different.
You can't say my son is your. You can never say that. You can never post this like I'm taking my son.
Yeah.
No, I don't care if you married to my baby mama.
Yeah.
No, you can't say that.
But you know what? I guess I have a situation, and it's different. I didn't meet my biological father until I was like 14, but I went back to Cincinnati in 93. So it was around my 14th birthday. However, my mother's husband, which was my little brother's father, my stepfather, he was the only father that I knew. Until this day, I still call him Pops. And, you know, even though my dad has been in my life, like I said, out here, you know, my dad has been in my life longer than he hasn't been. I don't think he feels the type of way when I say I miss my dad, I miss my pops, you know, and he commends him for raising me as much as he did, and you know, where he picked up the slack.
Well, he's not active though, so he doesn't have the bond, nor does he have the relationship. So he ain't shit he can say. As a father, you get choices. You have a choice to be involved in your child's life, and you make them.
Well, it wasn't his fault. It really wasn't his fault. It was a situation. It wasn't his fault that.
So he found out late. That's
he found out late. He found out.
I mean, that's a different situation, but he can't feel no type of way about that. Now, if you a father in a situation you have elected not to be in your child's life, or you've tried and you can't get in, that's two different situations. So, but you can't really feel a way if you didn't know. If I didn't know this was my child and somebody else raised him.
How you feel, Nick? You ain't said nothing. You just back in the cut. You ain't going for another woman saying claiming yours you ain't going for that.
I guess I'm not gonna say I'm not going for it. It's a respect thing. It's just all about respect. Like the respect that my son's stepmother have, she don't she say my son, she say my stepson, I don't feel away when she posts it because I know she's not doing it from an ill will place. Like she's genuine about it. Like even, oops, are y'all my stepkids? Even my my stepkids, like they call me stepmom, they still call me mom. Like I don't know how their mothers would feel if they did it in their presence. Some of them have, and all of them gave me like hats off for being in their kids' life, like being a better person for their kids to look up to. So I guess it depends. It's just a respect thing. Like once the respect is there, you won't care if a person calls them step or son. It's just a respect thing.
I think the respect in the relationship between the two people, right? So you gotta, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I have kids that live in another state, so I get it. You know what I mean? Certain moments I can't be there for, so.
Yeah.
So, okay. I've never met none of my baby mama boyfriends. So I've never had a relationship. I don't even have a relationship with my baby mama. So I've never met none of her boyfriends.
So in the event, if back in the day, once y'all went y'all separate ways, and somehow y'all you was introduced to someone, and you're like, okay, well, they seem cool, but I believe that the only time a person can't accept their baby daddy's baby mama's significant other that they're with at that point in time, especially if that person is not being abusive, being negative, or doing anything to you or to your baby's mother or to your child. If you be like, nah, I don't want to be, you know what I mean? I don't want to be cool with them, or I don't want to accept it, then that just means you still got feelings there. So I
think it's healthy. I think it's healthy because you want to know who around your kid. And you also want to let this nigga know, like, listen, let's have this little talk now. I will kill you if you fuck with my kids. Ain't no need. There's no need for no discipline from you. You don't have to go to school conferences. You don't have to do none of that.
I got
you with the mother, that's good enough. But you don't have to do no type of discipline. You don't have to do. If they get in trouble in school, ain't no reason for you to step in. There's no reason. I got it. You know what I mean? So you have to. I think it's healthy because you let the person know.
It goes back to respect.
And then they know if you treat my kids wrong or anything happen that I don't like, I'm gonna see you. You know what I mean? So you have to draw them lines, because then that within dudes that creates another respect. Like, okay, I know if I fuck with this kid, this dude gonna come back. So at the end of the day, I mean, I think it's healthy. But in some cases, you're right. People have not let go of personal feelings, and that interferes with moving on. But you always want to know who around your kid. So,
but I think it opens up that door to allow y'all to have that relationship, like, you know what I mean, them to not hide it.
But speaking of dudes, though, that does be like, you done had sex with my ex-girl, like, you know what she look like. We start thinking ill, like, so we both done had what you do that I didn't do. Or
see, that's them feelings, that's that narcissist stuff.
Yeah.
I still own that.
Yeah, I had it first, nigga.
All right, Ray J.
But look though, see, but you said it's like, if a nigga be like, I don't want to meet the boyfriend, he bitter.
Well, no. I ain't gonna say not want to meet, because you ain't necessarily got to meet him. I'm saying not be willing to accept it. I don't want no nigga around my kid, or you know what I mean?
Right, like that's gonna happen.
I never met none of her boyfriends, but I never cared to. So it's not that nothing was bitter. I just was like, listen, I'm gonna have my son way more than you about to even have a relationship. Yeah, like I'm gonna make like you ain't. I was. That's how I was rolling. Like I don't need to meet nobody because I'm always have my son any damn way.
That's
you know what I mean? So I'm gonna make sure that you don't have no influence because I'm gonna have the influence. I'm gonna make sure.
Well, hats off to you.
I appreciate that, but that was my whole thought process. I wasn't even trying to meet her boyfriend, my baby mama boyfriend. I didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't care who you got or I ain't never fuck all that. I'm gonna get my son. I'm picking him up from school. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go and take a third shift job so I can make sure I get him. Like, so back to the Russell Wilson future shit. Nah, I can't go.
All right.
Well, let's flip it up. Let's flip it a little bit.
Tell she got something good over there.
It ain't that good. I mean, let's just loosen the air. Since we talking about kids, you know, back on like relationships. If you're with someone, would you break up with somebody if they called your kids ugly?
Ah, shit.
I mean, are they?
Or was they talking?
Are they?
Like, is this an argument? Is this
Like, are the kids really ugly? Like,
oh shit?
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yes, the kids are ugly, but
My kids a touchy subject. I would be
You
able to
can't
let that
talk
go.
about nobody else's
Yeah, I wouldn't be able
kids.
to let that
Like,
go. Like,
right. But what I'm saying
you got to
is,
go. Yeah, you got to go.
would
if the
you
kids
break
really
up?
ugly-
Right, would you break up
I
with
mean,
somebody
mine,
if
though.
yeah,
they
you
call?
can't, cause that's like how you gonna not like. You can't
You don't-
talk about nobody.
You don't
kids.
like my kids, like so. We
No, she never said she didn't like your kids. She just said your kids was ugly.
Why would she say that?
If they ugly, they ugly.
But the
that sound
kids,
like
though.
that meme. Like, no, I didn't say your baby was ugly. I said your baby father was ugly and the baby looked like him.
So for me, like I hear the message of what it is. Like you say my kids ugly, that means something about them you don't like, or you don't like the way they look, or so I can't.
I'm out.
I can't roll with you.
But
yeah.
but she said they was really ugly though.
Even if they are ugly, that don't take you to say that. I know they're ugly. Like that's the thing. Like you know, like this motherfucker.
I
Ugly.
know they ugly.
He cute in his own little way. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same
No,
time,
he got a face only a mother could look.
yeah. I don't need you to tell me. You could rephrase that shit like, look, Bobby got on a nice outfit today. But yeah, we don't need you to tell us that. Like, that's too harsh. That's too.
Kids,
But they never said it to the kid.
Kids
They
out,
just
man.
saying
Nah,
it
you
to
can't
you.
say that shit to me. Like that ain't.
Oh, you
nah.
heard him tell somebody that, like,
Right.
real motherfucker, like he bite hard.
Yeah. Like the Leroy look like an old man. Like, oh, baby.
So you breaking up with him?
Yeah, this motherfucker
they got-
sounded
they
like
gotta
Benjamin
go.
Button.
You breaking up with
They
him?
got. I wouldn't forget that. That should be on
I'll
my
roast
mind. Like,
their ass out.
yeah, that'll be on my mind a little bit. Like, oh.
Oh, are you breaking up with him?
Yeah. We ain't about to play them type of games. Yeah,
I'll roast their ass.
yeah. We ain't about to play them type of games.
Roast.
Nah.
So y'all breaking up with him?
What you gonna do? What you doing? I'm asking. I mean, you ask us. Like, you gonna laugh it off, or you gonna?
First, you just be like looking at a person like,
You
are
serious?
you really?
Yeah.
Like, oh, no,
Are you saying they acting ugly? Because you know we can be like, them kids, they acting up, they acting ugly, like. Or are you saying their appearance like they're ugly? Yeah, you calling my kids ugly? It ain't no coming back from that. Like it's over.
He said your kids look like garbage pail kids.
Like yeah, it ain't no coming back from that. You calling my kids ugly? Like no. I can't.
There's a little too much there.
No.
Yeah.
I asked that question because I heard that question on the radio. And the girl that was dating the guy, they were together, she called his kids ugly. And he didn't break up with her. Like he stayed with her.
Guys more likely to accept it than a woman. I mean,
Yeah.
guys more likely to accept it. We'll accept some bullshit. Like that's
But you
how-
just said no, so you ain't accept it.
I'm not. Some guys will accept it. Depending on the woman, some guys might accept it. So, but I'm not. No.
Baby.
You gotta draw the line somewhere.
Coochie is very powerful. That's
It is-
all
it
I
is
can
very
say.
powerful.
Put that pussy pie.
It is.
Pussy is powerful
It is.
because she was like, I'm sorry, baby, but you know, maybe it's the genes on his mama's side, or like she tried to clean it up,
damn.
but she stood on saying that they was ugly, and he was like, okay.
No, that's yeah, we can't. Yeah, that's too much. So let's say an event that would happen. Nah, we can't even.
Nah,
Yeah, it ain't no
okay.
like I would probably be more willing to talk and say, hey, listen, you know, cross the line that you really can't cross. You know what I mean? So I have lines. When you cross this line, you can't.
Yeah,
it
some
ain't-
stuff you can't
it
come
ain't
back
no,
from.
It ain't no
yeah.
coming back. So in my mind, the
deal
shit
breaker.
it's over with up here. So once it's over with up here, it's done. Like that you you finish. Now I might not say it right there. We might even finish the date. Like, oh yeah, let's go and drop you off. Get you on where you need to be. Where the kids cute.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
The kids was really ugly though.
It don't matter. Don't take nobody to tell it.
They kids though, yeah, like
I mean, you bring a
Just
new
growing to it.
you bring a new dude and he can come in your house like, what are all these ugly ass kids doing?
and we gonna turn around and roast him. I'm gonna be like, And the kids will be in the background like, get him. Get him.
Nah, me and mine's gonna jump you. We're just gonna go on and jump you.
I mean, but he said in a joking way, but you know what I mean?
Little ugly motherfucker.
That little ugly motherfucker, go sit down.
Don't even play with that word. Don't even play with that word with my kids. Like, we're not even.
Like, oh, bro, you done said that multiple times.
Right,
like,
we ain't playing like that. Nope, we're not. Mm-mm. Nope, so no uglies. You can't even use the word. Mm-mm.
All right.
Speaking of,
Go ahead. You on the same subject. Stay with it.
okay, it was somewhere close, but there's a question like, what have you lost or gained from your 20s that you don't have or do have in your 40s? Like, I didn't have a lot of it. I don't know. It's a catch-22. I can say I didn't have a lot of patience in my 20s, and I have them now. But for a lot of things, I don't have patience.
So you had patience
Like
when you was younger.
I find I did and didn't. It's a catch-22. Like, the older I've gotten, is a lot of things that I don't have patience for.
Yeah,
but it's also a lot of things that I do have patience for. It's like it switched. Like, the things, that's what happened. When the things that I didn't have patience for when I was in my 20s, I have patience for now. And the things that I did have patience for in my 20s, I don't have patience for now.
Yeah, because my patience is way more thinner now. Like, yeah, I ain't.
Yes. I ain't got the patience for
I
nothing.
think it comes with knowledge and experience, though. You see stuff a mile away.
yeah.
You see it. Like, it's just experience. I think I'm the same person. I think I'm a little less hot-headed, if I had to say anything. I'm probably way more, I'm more likely to think about something before I just react, as opposed to just reacting. So, for me, I'm going to say the experience has helped with patience. But when you see certain things, you like, this ain't going to work out. So, or whatever that is, you know what it is when you can see it a mile away. So I think the ability to see the BS is a lot more clear, than it was in my 20s or 30s.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For me, I'm going to say my confidence, being confident in certain things. Like, my confidence wasn't that great in my 20s. Now, I'm more confident in the person I am as far as my thoughts, my decisions, and my looks.
I agree with that. That's
But
true.
I'm more confident now than I was in my 20s.
I agree with
But I
that.
still do patience, too. I don't have no patience now. My kids be looking at they be looking at that Tyler like, you let her do everything. Hell yeah. Flip off the couch. I don't give a fuck. My patience is low. I had more patience in my 20s, but right now it's confidence.
Yeah, I would say
More
a little bit of
confidence.
confidence, too, though. I got to agree with that because I wouldn't even wear certain stuff because I was afraid what people were going to say or do this or do that, trying to fit in. So I'm going to have to.
I think that confidence has come because I know I'm not the only one who at this age, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think, what a motherfucker got to
Yeah,
say.
that come with age, though.
Yeah, and it does. And if I'd have had that type of confidence to
in my
really
20s,
not
right.
care, I'd have been dangerous.
Yeah.
I would have really released a lot more inhibitions and
You probably want to fit in, though. You know when you're younger, you trying to fit in.
To the
you
in
trying
crowd.
to find your tribe.
Yeah. And we
okay.
all want to be a part of
But I
something.
wish I did though, because I would have alleviated and eliminated, you know what I mean, those
lot
who
of
weren't in my
stuff.
tribe, those who didn't need to be around me.
That's not around now.
Yeah,
That's not around now.
But that's
So-
with age. Go ahead.
So with me, I think I switched states at like a young age. So when you switch states, you're trying to figure out where you fit in, you know what I mean? So I think I gained more confidence when I moved to Georgia as opposed to when I was where I was. Because there's a lot of different people that are who they are as opposed to trying to fit in with a certain group or be, because where we came from is we got to face it's a lot smaller. You know what I mean? It's a lot smaller. You got certain groups that move in certain packs. But I think at my confidence switched when I moved to somewhere else. So
You go.
But yeah, you moved to Georgia single.
that's a fact.
Well.
That's true.
That alone is
It's
Different
different.
stepping stones.
You got to learn yourself. Yeah.
yeah. So the confidence as a single person is different from like a single man is a different confident level with like you being you got your family.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole different ball game. So
Because that confidence comes from being financially stable and being able to hold it down versus being single. You worried about, can you pull them, what you looking like?
yeah, see, so right. You got the family. Your confidence is I'm representing my fam. Like I got to be confident for them, for everybody, because I'm representing the fam. You know.
Yeah, I guess. So in the sense of pulling them, yeah, you're right. You're right. I guess somewhat, but not all the way, but somewhat. Because I don't believe it's a lot of guys, a lot of people that do everything they do just for certain attention.
So I do have a question.
Yeah.
Is that a way? Do guys gauge their worth or their self-confidence off of the number and the type of women they're able to bag? Or
The older you get, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it ain't that, but we all men and women. We only doing shit for each other. Like men is only doing shit for women. Like who we looking good for? Who we trying to get this bag for? Who we trying to? It's for a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Women, y'all ain't.
Some of you.
Well, you want to be
Yeah, I'm
liked.
talking about
You want to be
the-
liked.
most.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you want to be liked. You don't want to go nowhere and people like, ugh, So,
But you ain't. What I'm saying is, you ain't going to the bar to meet guys.
You're not.
You're doing everything you
We
doing is for a
live in
woman.
The attention of a woman.
So
yeah, for
we
the
had a
most part.
debate about that though, but I don't think all guys go to the bar just to pick up women. Some guys go to the bar to just get out.
I can agree with
So
that.
so for me, I go out to get out of the house, listen to music. Now, if you pick up a couple of women along the way, yeah, you might want to see
That's
some.
a bonus, huh?
Yeah,
That's a
but
bonus.
He act like we don't go out with him though.
You do. So
He act like we don't go
Yeah,
out
but-
with
We
him.
don't go kick it with
But
you.
you
Yeah, like him, like we don't see him in action.
I mean, but you don't see me initiating a lot of action.
Me?
We're gonna change the subject. We're gonna change the subject.
It's just like women though. Y'all ain't in the mirror putting on shit 2 hours getting ready for other women,
A lot of the time we is because the niggas don't give a fuck about the shit we got on. They don't give a fuck about our
don't.
color fingernails or
They don't.
how we did our eyeshadow or the way we got our lip liner with our lips and shit like that. A lot of that be for the bitches that be staring like, bitch, what?
We don't, but women do.
But
Women do.
we do certain things. A lot of the stuff that we do. Maybe the outfit, the way it's fitting and snatching up. You know what I mean?
So you think
the way
women-
our titties sit and our booty
Okay.
sit.
What about the wax? Why women get waxed? What?
Because we know y'all don't like hair in y'all food.
That's
Look like
my
hair
own
and all
pleasure.
Shit.
I don't like looking at the hair. Shit. That's why.
Looking
Hey,
like
but
a
hold on.
damn
Speaking
70s
of that,
porn star every
every-
time you go to the bathroom.
But hold on, everything come back around, right? Is Bushy coochie coming back around? Is it gonna
Never.
ever come
Nah,
back?
You can kiss my
Never.
Hell
That used to
nah.
be hot back in the day.
She got bush, man.
You don't think that's gonna come back?
Do you like hairy coochie?
Everything come around.
Do you like hairy coochie?
used to?
Do you like it now?
Nah.
Okay.
Right.
But that
Do
don't
you
mean it
like
won't come
hairy
back
coochie,
around.
Elmo?
No,
So no, if men don't like hairy coochie, women ain't gonna have
But
it.
we don't.
usage
But
of it has changed.
older men don't control the trends.
Right.
Listen,
We don't control the trends.
women
That's the younger
our
crowd.
age wax our coochie.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. I said
The younger crowd. Okay,
we don't control the trends.
everything
You
just
right.
comes back around. They about to start wearing baggy clothes again. They already
Yeah,
did.
everything gonna come.
And the
everything
women's
come
clothes
around.
are baggier than the men's
Yeah.
Everything come around.
nowadays.
I'm not doing no hair. No, I ain't doing no hairy coochie.
Do y'all
that
like
ain't coming
women with
back.
hairy VJJs?
That ain't coming back.
I think it will.
Do that?
I think eventually it's gonna come back
Because
around.
my last tech, she's in her 20s, and she was on the phone talking to her best friend while she was doing my lashes. I'm not gonna shout you out, girl, because I don't want your business out here. But her girlfriend was talking about
Her girlfriend, she got a girl.
her best friend,
Okay,
girlfriend.
alright.
She was on the phone with. She was trying to debate about being bald or getting the landing strip. And my last tech was like, girl, bald. Don't nobody do that no more. I said, tell her I'm with you. Like, nobody know landing strip. Like,
Wait, so y'all women don't do the landing strips no more?
no, it's bald.
So nope, they ain't doing.
Yeah, ain't doing
We
none of
want to
that.
look like a Krispy Kreme.
Right. We want to look like the top of your head.
A Krispy Kreme.
No.
I'm telling you, that shit
So-
gonna come back around.
All right.
Alright.
Maybe not for you know, older women.
But I'm just saying they were in their 20s talking about that.
That's
so
right now. I'm telling you, shit comes around.
All right.
Shit comes around. Look, y'all women back wearing Lee's press-ons and shit. Yeah.
I don't know about Lee's. They done got a little more fancy. They done got a little more fancy.
Press-ons then.
Press-ons are back in.
Press-ons back in. That shit.
Ling them don't like that.
They don't like
that.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Those shit.
They better come down on them prices.
But
they
Harry
better come
Coochie
down and
ain't. I don't care what you say. Harry Coochie ain't coming back. No.
You don't think so?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Harry Coochie ain't coming back. No.
I ain't think press-ons.
I don't think nobody ever gonna want hair in their food though.
Well, what you think they was doing in the 80s?
But the young
They
group is,
stopped it. They don't want that.
But I gotta
Even y'all manscaping now.
But the young group
Yes,
is
to
more
say that.
sexually open than we are, so they may not come back. That's a tough one. They doing more stuff than we did. We didn't do a lot of shit they do.
More coochies is getting, you know, you got the men eating them, you got the women eating them. So, you know, women wearing little shorts and little stuff like that, that don't look right. So I don't think they wearing sheer stuff now. You know, you got the whole.
But when we was young, it was rare to have women that did oral. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think of.
Yeah, that's why y'all talked about it so much.
Women,
but the young ones we was coming up, they wasn't just doing that.
Nah, that's why niggas was getting head from dope fiends.
He gonna keep talking about the
Real
head from
talk.
dope fiends.
But nah, you just said men. So y'all like men who shade all their hair off?
Yes, because I don't like hair in my food either.
Like you want to
I think it feel a little longer sometimes. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's a mental thing. It be feeling bigger. Like, wait, baby, you grow a couple inches.
So y'all, if a nigga, dang, y'all like that?
Yeah, we like that.
If you pull down your shit and you bare like, okay then.
Dang.
But if you got hair, it's not gonna make me need
it ain't a deal breaker.
Ain't a deal breaker, but
I know how to place my hand between that and that. That way I ain't.
But I'm not gonna frown and be like, ooh, you ain't got no hair.
You don't look at the guy different. Y'all don't look at it like.
Hell no.
You don't. Okay.
Damn. So niggas, y'all cool with niggas shaving all they pubic hairs?
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Bald.
Yep.
Please and
we
thank you.
We don't want to be giving head either. Like, oh, not doing that shit. No.
That shit seems childish to me.
What's childish?
A nigga like shaving this shit bald.
How's that childish though?
So a grown woman can shave her pussy bald, but a grown man can't shave his dick
that
bald.
Makes you feel masculine.
I tell you what, the first wave of women that was doing that shit, it seemed childish until it became a trend. Until it became hot.
But you right. I've heard a dude say that. Like, I don't want no woman with no bald pussy. That's like that's some pedophile shit.
Yeah, that's how it was at first.
I had to tell him, baby.
That's how it was at first until it got hot. Like niggas was like, no. We had to adjust to that shit. I just think the head
feel better when it's bald too, though. Like, you know, you ain't gotta go over the grass. You can just get straight to the
it, licky.
I'm with y'all
like a Krispy Kreme.
I'm with y'all on that.
So Elmo, how do you prefer?
If he was light skinned, he'd be blushing. He'd be red.
Right.
I think most guys prefer bald. Most guys don't like the hair. I mean, most, you know.
Okay.
So, I mean, y'all you know, ask me.
Okay, so, right. How do you prefer yours? Bald?
Smooth,
like
Gary Coleman.
Yeah.
Like my shit?
No,
your shit.
Nah,
your shit.
I'm not bald.
The female.
Do you
How would you like your
Bald.
female?
Yeah.
Do you manscape?
Man, what's that?
Do you manscape? Like, do you not even shave it bald, but maybe like trim the hairs down so it won't be?
Yeah, we don't do that.
You don't manscape?
No, we don't do that. The average guy does.
It's not gay. Just FYI.
I'm not saying it's gay, but I'm just saying.
Okay,
a lot of
so
guys
like you
do
don't
that.
just trim a little bit, like it just be Wild Kingdom.
If
like,
she want me to trim, I trim.
okay.
If she want me to,
So
trim.
if she came to you, you wouldn't make her look.
If she want me to bald my shit, I'm not bald with my shit.
Okay, but I get manscaped.
Okay. So
That's what it's
since y'all prefer, that's what it's called. But since y'all prefer bald, would you look at a woman different if she pulled down and she had
poof,
like your beard, like your beard,
Poof. She had a wolf,
like your beard? She pull it down and you like, dang.
That's 70s porn pussy. Would you?
That's
Would you?
definitely
Would you? Would you?
How
eat
would you
it?
look at
Would
it?
you still eat it?
I don't know.
Especially if you don't went all these years with looking at bald pussies and you
it's
get
probably
one.
musty and shit. What up, though? I'm Rio, and I'm the host of the Water Whip Podcast. If you haven't already, get familiar with the podcast. A lot of dope conversations happen here. A lot of dope topics happen here. A lot of dope stories happen here. Matter of fact, this is where dope happens. Catch us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and follow us on IG at water.whip.podcast. And I just told you, what you waiting on?